So in my last video, I was mentioning I would talk about CryPTOTAB's boost option and whether it's worth it. The bottom line is it's not worth it. Now, it is worth it if you're willing to spend hundreds of dollars for a 12-month boost, and it's a 10 times boost. It's sort of worth it, and I'll show you that in just a second. But here's my complaint with this boosting system. A 2 times boost is $4.99 a month for a 1-month purchase, okay? A cell phone usually makes about $3 a month, about $3.30 a month, okay? So if I do a 2 times boost, I should make about $6.60, right? $7. We'll just call it $7 to be generous. And that's if you nail it every 3 hours and prices of Bitcoin don't fluctuate and you have no problems and you're just always there doing the mining for 30 days, right? Which is pretty optimistic. The most you're going to make is about $7, but you're going to spend $4.99 to get that. That doesn't make any sense. If you're already making $3.30 and you have no boost on, why on earth would you spend $5 to make $7? You're actually losing money. And that's my complaint with CryPTOTAB, is that there are options to spend money on this app that will absolutely not pay off. And that to me is the shady part of CryPTOTAB. So as far as 3 months, you get $3.16 a month in payment. You have to pay them $3.16. You got a 2 times boost. I'll get to the 10 times boost in a second. But you got a 2 times boost at $3.30, let's say, a month. So you're getting $6.60. You're going to make pennies more for 3 months. You're going to make about 25 cents after 3 months is over with this 2 times boost at 3 months. So let's just skip 6 months because it's the same kind of garbage. Go to 12 months, $2.33 a month. So you're actually making a profit there on a 2 times boost. But you got to be willing to fork out, let's say, $30, okay? It's just not worth it because you got to nail it for a year and you can't miss a day, otherwise it eats into the profit. You'll break even if you miss too many days. So you're going to spend all this money and babysit your phone for a year. It's to make effectively an extra 60 cents a month. At the end of 12 months, is your time really not worth more than $20 a month? And I'm throwing some rough numbers out here, but bear with me. So let's get to some real hard numbers here on the 10 times boost. You got a 10 times boost at 12 months, mind you, which is well over $200 off your credit or debit card, and you get a 10 times boost. You make $23.75 a month on a payment, but the phone's only going to make about 30. It might make, it might make 35 if you're lucky with a 10 times boost. So you're going to make a profit, but you have to fork out that money, and you're assuming that you're going to be here every day for a year to make that profit work out. Passive income isn't about babysitting 50 phones every 3 hours, and if you miss it, if you don't make it every single day, or at least you only miss, like, say, 7 to 10 days out of the year, you might break even. You might spend all this money and end up breaking even. So you end up spending a year babysitting phones and breaking even. What the hell's that? So I don't like the boost whatsoever. I think it's extremely scammy to sell a 2 times boost, which makes you think, hey, I'm going to make 2 times the amount of money. But then at the end of the month, you're actually going to lose money. You're not even going to make the money that the phone makes normally. The phone makes, let's say, $3 a month. You spend $5 a month to get $6. So you're spending $5 a month to get $6 on the same phone that would make $3 if you didn't boost. What about this seems like it's legit? It sucks too, because let me just say, I like CryPTOTAB. My little experiment with it was to do a mini cell phone farm, and I followed the steps of major YouTubers, guys that have this relationship with CryPTOTAB that said, you can use Google Play, purchase it once, install it on several phones, and then log in with different Gmails, and then you only have to buy the app one time. Well, that's bogus, because you end up with a distribution violation that leaves you blocked. Now, you may be able to have been doing that for the last 6 months or a year, but you can't do that no more because you end up with a cell phone. Your whole cell phone farm's blocked because you did that. Would I have been willing to buy the app for each phone? Sure, 99 cents, no big deal. 10 phones, $10, big deal, right? No big deal. I got a couple phones that aren't here right now. This is 8 right now. But the reason this phone is working right now and it's not blocked like the rest of them, it's because I haven't asked for a payout. I haven't asked to pay this phone out yet. These other phones, all of these, I asked for a payout. They verified that the phones were using the same Google Play purchase on different Gmails and then blocked me, which is fine. You know what? I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. I'm not bitter about that, whatever. It's just not worth my time to fix it. I got to like do my email and talk to them about 10 different phones. It's just not worth it. It isn't worth it. You're going to make about, off 10 phones, you're going to make about $30 to $35 a month. If you had 100 phones, yeah, sure. Everyone does that. We're like, well, if I had 100 phones, well, you know what? If you had 100 phones, this is damn well near be a full-time job. Because you can't miss too many 3-hour blocks of mining before you start to lose that $350 a month that you're thinking you're going to get. And so it's a shame, because here's my advice on people who want to try this. Look, if you want to do this, don't do the boost. If you did a 12-month boost at 15 times, you'd be better off taking that $30 a month and buying a couple used cell phones from eBay every month and expanding your cell phone farm. Don't buy boosts, and don't listen to YouTube channels that are telling you, oh, I've been doing this for years and I never got in any trouble, because CryptoTab's quite willing to shut your entire farm down for any kind of a violation. So don't think for a second, just because somebody says, oh yeah, I'm boosting all my phones with one account and all this, and I didn't spend any money and everything's great. That's a bunch of crap. CryptoTab has a special interest in making sure that the YouTube community loves CryptoTab, period. There's no, that's just the way it works. That's how influencers work. Everybody knows that. I'm not shining any light on anything that nobody doesn't already know. And I'm not upset with the app. I actually think it's pretty cool. I had fun with it for a while, to be honest. It was like, oh, cool. I come over here and I, enable some mining and whatever. I have an actual mining rig, so I'm making way more money doing, mining Ethereum than I'm mining these things. But it's fun. It's something to do with some cell phones. I had some cell phones laying around. It's no big deal. What I don't like is this whole, I can spend money boosting something and lose profit and lose more money than I would make without the boost. What the hell? Like, seriously. What the hell is that? That's where it starts to get scummy. That's where it starts to get scammy, and it feels like there's something going on. And the idea that you can get advice from people that supposedly have a good relationship with CryptoTab, the fact that you can get advice from people that are practically sponsored, not officially, of course, and that advice leads you to getting your entire farm blocked, that's kind of a spooky thing for someone who might go out and purchase 20 cell phones. Before you go out and purchase 20 cell phones and buy this app 20 times, you should try it on a couple of phones and see what happens. And if you feel like, hey, this is something I want to do, then more power to you. Personally, it's probably easier to go deliver a few meals on Uber Eats or something. You'll make the same amount of money on one night that you would make doing this for a month. In the meantime, I'm going to actually put this cell phone farm, this little tiny group of cell phones, up for sale. Because it was fun while it lasted, but the fun is over. CryptoTab, you need to clarify how things work. And you need to get rid of this boost option that's basically a scam. You should definitely be making people profit if they spend money. If I spend $5 with you, I should get at least $5.50 back, right? That's not asking too much. I shouldn't be spending $5 with you and losing $2 off my profit, right? Coming out with $1 instead of $3. What the hell? So anyway, that's my take on the boost. Sorry I went on a little bit long. Didn't have to be a 10-minute video, but whatever. I got nothing else to do. And I don't think anyone's actually going to listen to this video anyway. So if you're here, if you're still listening, good luck. Make sure you purchase the app for each phone, and don't buy a boost. It's just not worth it. If you have the money to buy a boost, buy more cell phones. That's actually more profitable. All right, good luck.